Hey Booze! So, this is kind of a mishmash. A haul. Also, I'm going to do like a quick cook with me. I'm going to make meatloaf, mac and cheese, and green beans. And just like a few things that we are doing. Oh, also maybe a review. We got some skinny cocktails. Let me show you what we just got. So, stay tuned on this episode of BoosCruize.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Jarrell.
And I'm David.
I am 34 years old.
Alright guys, so this is a kind of a half and half haul. Like, we went to Marshall's. We just didn't take with because we didn't know if we were going to do a video. And then shout out to Tracy. She was like, you guys have a video coming out today, right? Because I've been doing them every day. And I was like, I don't know. But then when she said that, I was like, alright girl, you're right. Okay, so quick things. Some Maple Nut Crunch coffee because it sounded delicious. Also, it was on clearance. $4. This is an amazing, amazing price for that. Got some garlic bread spice blend. If you've never tried these, they're delicious. Garlic bread in minutes, and the macros, 0 carbohydrates. Although there's 140 servings in here. Girl, where? 140? Caramel pecan or pecan, depending on who you ask. Skinny syrups, guys. Obsessed with coffee, need it. $3.99. Everything is 0. Dirty keto, but whatever. This is mainly for Jarrell because you guys know how Jarrell is obsessed with margaritas. It's like one of his favorite things. This is the Margarita Collection from Skinny Mixes. It has Jarrell's name written all over. Actually, we both love margaritas. I don't know who I'm kidding. But it's just like his favorite drink. And I always associate margaritas with you, babe. Guess what he's eating? Comment down below. So, we have margarita, blood orange margarita, and then strawberry key lime margarita. So that was $6.99. Coke Zeros, just because I was out of a few things. Bay leaves, we need some bay leaves. Minced onion. I'm making meatloaf, so I mean you need that. This is the great value. Some paprika. I was thinking about making some chicken paprikash, and paprika is necessary. Almost out of 20 saturies. Can't have that. Need it. Okay, so I've never tried this. Blame Keto Christy. Guys, Christy Davis is amazing. You guys know I talk about her all the time. She swears that this cauliflower risotto medley tastes the least like cauliflower, which is a good thing because I miss regular rice. Like, I just miss, like, regular rice. Anyway, she swears by this, even though I don't like mushrooms, so I was like, girl, I don't know. But she swears by it, so we got it. Also, remember, I was looking for the Great Value Spicy Pork Sausage Patties, especially now that we have biscuits in our lives. We found them. They were back in stock. The macros are right here on that. 1 carbohydrate. Also, we got some meats because we've pretty much been doing all of our shopping for the most part at Costco, and they do big meats, and we don't necessarily need that for everything. Got some stew meat. I'm going to make some beef stroganoff with that. Let me know if you want a video. And, guys, this is like my childhood. Cube steak and gravy with rice is just Southern comfort. So, got some cube steaks. Gonna make that. Let me know if you guys want a video on that. Anyway, so that's the haul. We're going to start putting this away.
So, some huge news. Babe, what did we do at the post office today?
Oh, we got a P.O. box.
Yay!
Yes.
We made a post in BoosCruize Booze. If you guys haven't added us there, that's our Facebook group. Just answer the questions because we have amazing moderators. And we want to make sure that it's totally safe and nice over there. And we put it on regular BoosCruize Facebook page. Do you guys want us to have a P.O. box? Because a lot of you have asked about writing to us or sending us things and just connecting with us.
We've gotten certain things sent to us already, but
in the old place.
But you guys were suggesting you guys should have a P.O. box just for our safety. So
right. We got it!
We got one, and we'll, I guess.
We're going to put it in the description box. Yes, it's going to be in the description box. We're also going to post it on BoosCruize Booze and on BoosCruize. So you guys asked, we cannot wait. So we love letters, cards, all those things. Like, if you want to connect with us, we would love that, especially during this pandemic, because mail, it would be nice. I don't know. I'm excited to see you guys. Like, write something.
Write to us. Send us a letter.
Yes, and maybe we'll send you something back.
Postcards. I know we send postcards.
We send postcards. I don't even blame you if you can't find postcards. They're the hardest things. How many times did I go to every store in the world trying to find postcards?
And they're expensive, more expensive than they used
to. But it wasn't even that. It was, yes, expensive, but also so hard to find. Even in like touristy places, they're like, we don't have postcards. On ships, no postcards. So for our Patreons, we were like, I don't even know what to do. We just started sending like actual cards. It was easier to find cards. I can't. Anyway, write to us, P.O. Box in the description box.
Jarrell is salting his glass. We're gonna try these because we're about to do like a little Zoom hangout with our friends Pedro and Dixon, who are also cruisers. Jarrell's gonna get a regular margarita. I'm gonna try this blood orange one. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Babe, smell it.
Oh yeah, it does smell good.
Oh my gracious. Have you smelled yours? No.
So it smell mine? Not yet.
Not yet. So, basically we're just going to add tequila, shake it, and he's going to salt his. I'm not going to salt mine. So it's just going to be tequila over the rocks. Hopefully it's that easy. Oh my lord, ladies and gentlemen, this is hypertension right before your very eyes.
Tequila and the blood orange margarita mix. That is very good. That is really good.
And this is just the regular lime margarita mix, yes.
Salud. Ooh, that's a lot of salt. Is it really good?
But it's really good. It tastes like a margarita. I haven't had a real margarita in so long. Here's a great.
Do you see how he treats me?
But
he stole my cousin. He took my coat.
It's a lot of salt. Like, this is really good.
That is a lot of salt. But it's good. Mm-hmm. Mine is real. I love the sweetness of it. It's amazing. I think it could use just a squidge of lime juice just to brighten it. So I'm gonna brighten it just a little bit. Then we're gonna go Zoom, and then I have bacon in the oven. You guys have seen me do that. It's my spicy maple bacon. So maple bacon, sweet and spicy. Like so we're just gonna mix up a quick barbecue meatloaf, 1 egg, and honestly, you can do the meatloaf with whatever you want. We don't have a ton of sugar-free ketchup left, so we're ending up doing it with barbecue. It's the G Hughes sugar-free barbecue. Barbecue meatloaf is great, in case. So onion, granulated onions. It's up to your taste, guys. So there's no recipe for this. Just do how much you want. Garlic. We're just doing this real quick. It's getting late. Some seasoned salt. So guys, you need seasoned salt. And just bought this, the minced onion. This is a great way also to take up some of the moisture and liquid that comes from your meatloaf. And this is a 1/4 of a cup of the Trim Healthy Mama baking mix. You could also use almond flour. You could also use a breadcrumbs made out of pork rinds as well. I'm also going to throw a little bit of this everyday seasoning. This is Trader Joe's everyday seasoning. Again, seasoned to taste. Oh, and you of course need some black pepper. Can't have meatloaf without pepper. Now, it's a barbecue meatloaf, so we need some barbecue sauce. You could add ketchup in, but we're gonna do barbecue sauce today because we have 2 jars of it. And just gonna mix it up. Get your hands in there. Your hands are the best things, guys. Obviously clean hands. Wash your hands. Wash your hands in general. I mean, with everything going on, wash your hands. That should go without saying. You can also put fresh onions and peppers and all those things in there if you want. We're just doing it easy peasy, lemon squeezy, well, ground beef squeezy. I'll be back when this is mixed up. So I just baked an entire pan of bacon on this pan. And I'm going to use this exact same pan for my meatloaf. A, because it's just easy cleanup, but B, because there's all that delicious bacon flavor. So waste not, want not. We don't want to waste that. So form this into the obligatory football kind of shape. And again, it's kind of late tonight, so why don't we make it a little bit longer and a little bit more square, because if it's longer and it's flatter, it'll cook faster than if it's a big mound of meat. Also, this shape is perfect for sandwiches. As you can see, this is a big meatloaf for 2 of us. That's because we want leftovers. Because have you guys had a meatloaf sandwich? I mean, need I say more? Look at that. Boom! Meatloaf! So I'm going to put some barbecue sauce on the top. And you can spread that with a spoon if you want, but I'm going to do it with my hands. The Lord's tools. You want to get it evenly coated. This is going to be so delicious. And it's going to go into the about a 350 degree oven for roughly 45 minutes to an hour, depending on your oven settings. So I'm going to put this in the oven now. So we're going to get started on the green beans. So we're going to use 2 cans of cut green beans with the juice. I know a lot of people tell you you should dump out the juice, drain it, or whatever. The reason that we're going to use the juice is because we are going to let this cook for a long time until all of this is boiled out, and then it's going to simmer in its own juices. So we're going to add 2 slices of bacon. That's going to cook right in there, and we're going to remove it. We're not going to keep this in there, so I'm not even going to chop it up or any of that. Bacon right in there. Then we're going to add some pepper, some salt. This is just pink Himalayan salt. Not too much. There is some sodium in the bacon and some sodium in the juices there. This is a little bit of Tony Chachere's just to add a little bit of spice, and this is some Lakanto monk fruit sweetener. Now, we don't want these green beans aren't going to be sweet. You just want them to have a nice balance of flavor with the spice and all that. So we're literally going to let this go until all of that juice is drained and you hear a sizzle. That's what you want to hear, a sizzle. Okay, so let's see how long that takes. I don't know. Right now it's 8:13, so let's get started.
So the water is boiling. I'm using this low carb or Great Low Carb Bread Company's Rotini. It's 7 net carbs per serving, and there are 4 servings in here. So this is going to be for the spaghetti. Just boil it until it's done. Y'all know how to make pasta. All right, y'all. So I just drained the pasta, and I'm going to use the exact same pot to heat up the macaroni cheese sauce. I'm just going to use 3 of our deluxe American cheese slices. Now, normally, if I were not doing keto, I would be using Velveeta, which, you know, Velveeta. This is not my traditional, like, if I were going to come to your house for Thanksgiving, this is not the mac and cheese that I would bring. That is fierce, fabulous. But this is the one that is going to happen on a weeknight when I've worked all day. Philadelphia cream cheese. We're going to add a little of that in there. I know. It adds something that there's just a different texture in there that cannot be explained. But the cream cheese, don't skip it. You need it. And another maybe surprise ingredients, some sour cream. Yes, indeedy. Right in there. I'm going to add in some Kerrygold butter. Now again, this is just the cheese sauce, and I would say about 2 tablespoons of that. Oh, child, hold the paper. Put that in there. A little bit. Remember, I got this half and half before. Normally we do heavy cream, but we got half and half for a recipe, and I was like, oh, great, I can use it in other recipes. So we're just gonna melt that down. And then we're going to add about a handful of this Fiesta cheddar. But let me also add a little bit of Creole seasoning. A little bit just to spice it up. Not too much. Some of that. Some a little bit of Lowry's. Again, there is salt in cheese, but you don't want a flavorless mac and cheese. Legitimately, let me just tell you, this is just the tiniest bit of garlic powder and the tiniest bit of granulated onion. Those should not be the predominant flavors in your cheese sauce. So now we are just going to stir this until it is combined in all one sauce, and then we're gonna add in our shredded cheese and melt that down too. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. Also, look at our green beans. You hear that sizzle? They're getting close. Okay.
But still, it's a stunning achievement with many unforgettable visuals. And again, an uplifting piece that tells an entire group of people that they should, not only a group of people that they should be proud of who they are, but I hope everyone watches this. And I think it tells everyone else that, this community deserves a seat an equal seat at the table. I think that's really great. I also think the emphasis on family, legacy, and keeping your mind sharp. Chess is a constant theme throughout. Also make Black is King admirable and important. And again, I think something that not only would appeal to younger viewers.
Oh, wait. Y'all see that? There is no liquid left. This is what you want. These are done. I have a buttered baking dish here and my drained pasta. Just gonna put that in. Easy peasy. Now, this is the pasta portion. Now I'm gonna add in my Fiesta blend. This is Monterey Jack, cheddar, queso quesadilla, and asadero, which suddenly became quesadero. So you want to first mix this in by itself so that you have this in with the pasta and it starts to adhere with the actual pasta itself. And this is not the same as the cheese sauce. This is just the base layer. So that's gonna go in there while the cheese sauce continues cooking. So now you see this is a luxurious, creamy, amazing sauce. So we're gonna add some of our shredded cheese to this. Now, normally, I like an extra sharp cheddar for this just to add a bit of a bite, but use whatever cheese you have. Like, again, this is just a quick weeknight situation. This is just a Friday after work. You aren't necessarily entertaining with this, but let me tell you, if you did, trust me, you would be welcomed back. Ask anyone who has ever tasted my mac and cheese. It is not to be played with. So that's done. You see it's become super, super nice and creamy. So what we do now is we're gonna take this and we're gonna dump this cheese sauce right on top of this pasta. And this looks like a lot of cheese sauce, and it is. You would be right. And that's because you do not want dry pasta. Like dry mac and cheese, oh, the worst. You will be kicked out of the cookout. Nobody wants it. Leave it at home. Just bring something else. Bring the paper plates. Bring the 2-liter. Don't cook. So, you see how this coats the entire mac and cheese. And now here's another thing. We are then going to add in 1 egg. Now, the reason we do it now is because you don't want your egg to scramble. Here's what I do. And this is just so I don't have to add in more bowls and things like that. I will put the egg, because this is a baked mac and cheese. I'll put the egg on top, break it up, almost scramble it on top, just like this. And then I mix that egg into the entire casserole, just like this. Again, you want it to be well incorporated. You don't want pockets of egg. I mean, for obvious reasons, that you just don't do that. The reason I'm not doing it on this burner is because this is still hot. And even though this is oven safe, you don't want to tempt fate. So what this is gonna do is this is gonna give you a mac and cheese that is amazingly rich and cuttable and delicious. So you see, that incorporated so well, so easily. And now we come back in with some of that shredded cheese right on top. Again, this took me to make, I would say maybe like 15 minutes. Like, not too much. I mean, once you boil the pasta, you make the cheese sauce, which only takes a few minutes, and then you're done. So this is gonna go into the oven with the meatloaf. In the oven, and look what's done. An amazing barbecue meatloaf. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It is just bubbly, and I wish you could smell this. And then mac and cheese. That's right. Still bubbling. And guys, those noodles are 7 net carbs. I honestly think that I could fool someone with these noodles. Now, are these noodles as good as the Nom Nom, like Nuda noodles? No. Could you fool someone? Absolutely. Do they taste better than cauliflower mac and cheese? Yes, because that is not mac and cheese. This will get rid of your, mac and cheese craving. Now, if you're being super, super clean, yes, cauliflower mac and cheese will hit all the same notes and all that. Yes. But look at this Southern meal. Christy Davis said that she just told me she doesn't like meatloaf, or it's not her favorite thing. And I'm like, give me your Southern card. How do you not like meatloaf? That's going to make such good sandwiches. All right. Let's get Jarrell a plate. His meatloaf, he just dipped out his mac and cheese. He was just like, oh, is this the first time that we've had mac and cheese using the low-carb noodles? And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess it is.
We've been doing cauliflower mac and cheese, which is great. But something about having actual pasta.
Right. And he was saying, he was like, wait, what'd you say? What's the occasion or something like that?
I know. I said
he was
all
like,
this good food, and like, what's the occasion? Is it Sunday? Because my grandmother used to only cook on Sundays, basically, like the good meals, like like the pot roast and the greens and cabbage and all that. But I'm like, is it Sunday?
Right.
It's Friday here.
I was like, this is just like normal like food here. So guys, everyone says, can I come and move in with you guys? This is just a normal day for him. Wait, don't eat that. We have to take a picture.
Okay.
Hey.
What do I try first?
I don't know. It's your plate.
It's so I'm guessing the popular dish in this will be the meatloaf, since it's the star of the show.
Star of the show.
I mean, just meatloaf. I love it. I like the meatloaf.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay.
Find the palate.
Got to swallow, so my palate is clear. Go for the mac and cheese. Let's see. No, I'm saving that for last, actually.
I know, he
I haven't had mac and cheese in so long, so for me, that's the winner.
The Southern green beans.
So, it's so good, and the bacon, I love that too. Now the mac and cheese.
I know, the pièce de résistance.
Let's see how these noodles do. Go for a big bite. It's really good. It tastes no different from what you served at my family's cookout. And
the
big
cookout.
Popular dish.
That was a big hit.
It's a big hit. It's
Yay.
really good. Good purchase with these noodles.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are not as good as the Nom Nom, but they are great, and you can find them on sale. We don't have an affiliate company, but you guys saw it there.
Yeah, they're very good.
So guys, we're going to eat dinner. We love you.
I'm already eating.
Don't forget to follow us. It's at BoosCruize, because you're worth it. All right, we love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.